Hi, my name is Katelyn Nixon. I am a Army spouse and a stay-at-home mom and a blogger for the military one-source Blog Brigade. I'm really happy to be here with you this Friday. And today I was going to talk to you about my article this month in the blog, and that is my Thriftmas Savings. So I'm a little bit new to thrifting. At my last duty station, I had a really good friend who grew up thrifting every weekend with her grandma. And she had learned some really significant skills about how to be so creative decorating her house. And she had found some great kids' clothes for her kids and toys and kind of taught me the ropes about thrifting. And we actually did our first thrift challenge together was staging my house. We were in the middle of PCSing and we were staging our house to sell it. And she helped me completely stage the house, all with thrift finds. And I thought it was really cool. Thrifting is so fun because you can shop without the regret of the guilty regret of spending too much money on a spending spree. And it just felt like it was really fun thing to do together and really cool to teach my kids about thrifting. And so Christmas started rolling around, as a parent, I have a 4-year-old and a 9-year-old, and we are swimming in the toys. And I think that's pretty relatable for a lot of parents out there. Our kids have so many toys, and when they have so many, they don't even play with all of them. And, Christmas can be a really financial stressful situation for parents, and it can be a hard time for a lot of military families out there. So this year, I thought, with the financial stress and all the toys that my kids already have, I decided to do a Thriftmas Christmas challenge to myself. And it's been a wonderful experience so far. I have learned so much through thrifting. And, even in our small town that I lived in with my friend that taught me about thrifting, we had several local thrift shops, Goodwills. There's actually a national Goodwill auction site that has items from all over, from Goodwills all over that you can bid on items. And I've used Facebook Marketplace and I found some really great toys. I think one of my challenges going into this, I was afraid I wouldn't find enough toys for my kids just doing thrifting, but that hasn't been a problem at all. And we found some really cool items for my kids. But one thing that I think is the biggest takeaway I've taken from this Thriftmas challenge is that you can do things differently and have a great Christmas. I mean, I think a lot of people kind of stray away from maybe doing something like thrifting for Christmas because it's not what they've normally done. And I think sometimes we can get stuck in setting expectations for ourselves of what we should do for Christmas and how we should provide for our kids. And also, I think sometimes we give our kids expectations for what they should expect for Christmas, what it should look like and feel like. But my biggest takeaway, like I said, is being able to have new perspective with thrifting and how it's brought Christmas opportunities for us to have great conversations with our kids. During this Christmas time, we've got to teach our kids about, the value of $1 and about how reselling is the ultimate recycling opportunity and how worth isn't brought by a price tag. And I think another really cool tip that we've done in the past is, once you tell your kids about donations and how thrift stores work, it's really fun to give your kids an opportunity to go through their toys and toys that they don't play with anymore, or something that they really like, and intentionally tell them, how to pick out some of these toys and for donations, and how would it feel to have a toy, to give a toy to someone else that maybe couldn't have bought that toy if it wasn't through a thrift shop, and how it feels, it feels so good to give, and it feels way better to give than receive. And teaching that to our kids at a young age, I think, is only an advantage for them when they get older. So I think, the thrifting has been great for expectations for a family, and it's created a lot of really good conversations and a new perspective on this season. If you're interested in reading more about my article on the Blog Brigade, you can hop on over to Military One Source on the Blog Brigade, and it's called my Thriftmas Savings. But I hope that this could start a conversation in your home about Christmas expectations, or saving money during the holidays, and just about thrifting in general. So thank you for having me, Military One Source, and I hope you have a wonderful Friday.